Queen's tears is a beautiful rainbow colored flower. It is one of those very few flowers that can bloom inside. It's a shade loving plant. Actually, it is a bromeliad, and that's why it loves shade. And if you look at this flower, it's so beautiful. The plant produces these long pink stems, and from them, the flower comes out, which is a combination of green and pink, and it has blue outlined petals and the yellow stem protruding from the middle. It just looks so beautiful and so crisp and so unique. So today I'm going to show you how to propagate Queen's tears. So I got these Queen's tears plants from a plant exchange program. And if you look at this left one, these pups are kind of small, but they are very healthy. They are very green. And today I'm going to transplant them. And if you look at this right one, at least the back one is a mother plant which is done blooming and it's not going to bloom again. But they produce pups, and that's what you transplant. So that's what we'll do today. So the first thing is that we will take out the plants from the planter and separate them out because there are 3 or 4 plants growing in this small planter, and you can look at the roots. They are so big. So I'm going to try to separate them out gently, and then we'll plant them. If it is hard to separate out the plants because their roots are all intermingled, you may want to use a sharp knife to cut between them, because if you try to pull them apart, the roots may break at the wrong place. So it's better that you just make a sharp cut and separate them out. This plant likes bromeliad or orchid soil mix, but if you don't have that, you can take 1 part general purpose potting soil mix and add 2 part perlite, or if you have tree bark, you can add 2 part that. So either perlite or bark. So, as I said, they like bright but indirect sunlight. You don't need to water them too often, but they like humidity. So, you may want to mist the plants every few days. In summers, you need to take special care because it could be really, really dry. So, you have to make sure that they stay in a humid environment. You need to mist maybe more often. In the spring and summertime, you can fertilize it maybe once in 2 weeks. When watering, you may want to fill the flower cup pointing upward because that's how they soak up most of the water. So it's been almost 15 months. I planted it in fall, and they have been growing very well. You can see that the plants are really tall, and they are sitting outside in the garden in partial sun, as you can see here under the tree. And I keep watering it once in a while. But they have not produced any flower yet. It's almost springtime now, and I noticed that both these planters have some birds appearing here. You see this pink bird developing? So one plant here, and similarly one plant here in the middle. The bud is developing. So I'm so happy. I had almost given up hope that they're going to develop any flowers. So I've heard people say that if you feed it Epsom salt, it may produce flowers, but I didn't want to do that because I wasn't sure. And I'm glad I didn't do it. And now I'm going to get the flowers. I'm so excited. And I'll keep you posted. So now I have moved the planters to a different area where I can see them all the time. They are on the deck on the northeast side. So in the morning they get a little bit of sun, and during the day they just get this indirect sunlight. And they have been growing. You can see that the flower stalks are taller now. So can't wait to see them open. Look at this. They have started opening. Look at the multicolored buds coming out. Blue, green, pink. They almost look like a rainbow. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon so that you get notified when a new video is uploaded. So now this second one also has opened up. You can see the flower buds dangling. And here is the other one. Look at these queen's tears flowers now. They are at full bloom. Out of this bunch, four are open and two are yet to be opened. But they look so pretty and they are so unique. They have these pink bracts in the flower shoot, and then they have these green and pink bracts, and then they have these green petals with blue or purple outline, and then there is yellow stamen which is protruding outside. It's about half an inch protruding outside. So it's just amazing. I waited quite a bit to see these flowers, and now here they are, and it was worth the wait. They are a tropical plant, so they grow in the forest on the floors, so they like moist environment, so you should keep misting it. And if you keep it inside, especially if it is dry inside, you should keep misting it. And you should fill the flower cups, these flower cups, with water. In the spring and summer, you should fertilize it every month, so that they grow well, and in the next season they produce flowers. So their flowering season is early spring. The leaves are pretty tough green, strappy leaves, and they produce these small pups on the side, which you can separate and make new plants. You can keep them outdoors or you can keep them indoors. If you keep them indoors, keep misting them, and the area around them is humid. If you leave them outside, just make sure they are not out in direct sun, because that will damage the flowers. And also, if you see that the leaves are turning brown, the tips, that means the atmosphere is too dry for them, and you want to keep them in more humid conditions. So I hope this video was useful to you. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.